The Idaho Youth Sports Commission this year, we've impacted a lot of kids this year. We've hit over 3,500 kids this year, almost doubled our numbers. Most of those through the Positive Coach Alliance workshops.
When I first was introduced to PCA, Positive Coaching Alliance, just interaction with that, oh my gosh, here is a curriculum and a program that allows us to get coaches, parents, and kids and talk about what it is that we do with athletics and the value that athletics brings.
You know, when you've coached 10 years, you think you learned it all, but you can come here and be inspired to change what you're doing, to make more connection with the kids. It was very formative.
Basically, it's great coaching, all the elements of great coaching all bottled up into one big process, so I'm very excited about this.
Honoring the roots of the game stood out to me, especially respecting the opponents and the officials. I think that we don't really think of that much in terms of making ourselves better, but by honoring other aspects of the game that don't have to do with our team, I think that makes us a lot better.
I'm the district AD for Boise School, so every coach in our district from 5th and 6th grade basketball all the way through varsity, every sport, will be trained and do a coaching workshop. Thank you. You guys are wonderful. You guys have been great.
Plumber Challenge, we had 250 plus kids this year, 45 volunteers, and we had a blast again.
I haven't found another camp that's going to incorporate this much of just play. You know, whether it be can jam and cornhole or field hockey and wiffle ball workup.
We talked about that kids are getting overcoached these days and over-specializing in certain sports, and some of the creativity has been taken out of it, and it's sort of become more of a grind, and watching the kids and the burnout rate, we're like, you know, get back to just going out and having fun.
It appealed to me because it was a free camp, starting to kicking the summer off, and 9-year-old boy, it's important to keep him active and keep him engaged and having a chance to play with friends and meet new friends. So we were all about it.
We'll give you another one then.
I was running the badminton station, and I had a kid come up, and I could tell that he was special needs. He showed up, and the first thing he started doing, he grabbed a racket and a birdie and just started hitting it up in the air, and I'd never really seen a kid have that much fun. He was doing what Jake talks about, and he was being innovative, making his own rules up for the game, you know. And well, yeah, I mean, I don't know where else he would have got that experience.
I mean, hopefully this will continue to grow and we can add more games, get feedback from the kids on games they'd like to play, and just grow it into maybe a multi-day event.
Plumber Challenge!
Obviously, our big thing this year was with the Hope House out here, and you know, getting a bunch of kids to be able to get out and just play basketball, just shoot baskets on a hoop.
The sport court that we have is the first phase of we're developing.
This is a great story for the power and goodness of social media. So we posted about Bacon for Hope, and Mary Holden actually reached out to my mom, and she was interested in what we were doing, and her and I and Tim sat down at Bacon, and they told me all about Tom Holden and what his legacy that he left was, and it really just lined up with the fact that he loved sports, he loved people, and they want to carry that on.
That was what Tom was all about. He was a runner, he was an athlete, he loved sports his whole life, and the fact that it would help other kids is just something I know he would be very much supportive of.
And Tom, I mean, Tom's smiling on us right now. In 1 year, we've made huge strides, and that's going to keep growing. We're just getting going.